your bitch, that's why I gave her back, They were boring and I do not be with that, Smoking on this tree, I eat with the cat, It be around me cause I don't trust a soul, yeah.
Alright, so first with the defensive badges, the first thing that I personally run is Rebound Chaser. I run this on Hall of Fame because this is the badge that is definitely going to make y'all a horse snagger inside the paint. So I definitely recommend this badge on Hall of Fame. Now with Rebound Chaser, you guys can go ahead and do this on Gold or Hall of Fame, but I did this right here on Hall of Fame because because this is going to help me get snatch blocks. This is going to help me just get blocks in general. So if you guys definitely want to do those snatch block animations, you guys could definitely get this on Hall of Fame. So yeah, I definitely recommend this badge. Now third, with box out, I will put this up on Gold or Hall of Fame. Now if you're like a big old center, you really don't need it too high, but of course you can still do it on Hall of Fame if you definitely want to horse up over these over everybody else. So yeah. But if you're like a 6'8" paint beast, you know, you can go ahead get this kind of higher, especially if you want a horse over bigger centers than you. So yeah. But with brick wall, definitely you guys need to get this on Hall of Fame, unless you guys are running with ISO player, then yeah, you guys go ahead and take off brick wall. But if you guys need to set screens, you guys definitely need to get this on Hall of Fame. You guys can do cool animations with this. You guys go ahead and push down people if your screens do hit hard. And yeah. Now Intimidator, personally I run this badge right here on silver only because of the fact I'm 7'3", 290 pounds, and it's really hard for people to score over me regardless because of my height and my interior defense. So I run this on silver. Now if you're somebody who's like a smaller center, you guys will definitely need to get this on Hall of Fame. But yeah, so Intimidator is definitely a good badge. But yeah, so the fourth badge is Interceptor or Chase Down Artist. Now I will run these two badges right here only on silver. First, Chase Down Artist, it will allow you guys to chase down blocks, or you guys will have a higher chance of hitting them. If your lateral quickness is high, then you can definitely use Chase Down Artist. This will be a very good badge, especially for like smaller paint beasts. Yeah. And for Interceptor, it will allow you guys to get steals and passing lanes so much easier. So it's pretty much self-explanatory, and this right is a very good badge. I wouldn't really put it on Hall of Fame unless you was like a perimeter lock or a guard. But yeah, but if you're like a center, I will only put it on silver. But for pogo stick, I would definitely recommend you guys get this badge, especially if you're a smaller power forward. If you're a power forward or a smaller center, or you're just like smaller than your opponent, then I would definitely recommend you have pogo stick up on at least silver. If not, you can put it up on Gold or Hall of Fame. But yeah. Now for Worm and post move lockdowns, these two badges right here, it's a either or, but it's depending on what situation you're up in. Now for post move lockdowns, you will definitely like this badge right here, especially for twos or the 1v1 court. The reason why I say 1v1 court is there might be a big 7'3" post scorer who tries to back you down, and this badge right here will allow you guys to get better contests and guard post hooks or just guard post moves inside the paint. So I would definitely recommend this badge right here. And Worm is going is going to allow you to spin around box out more easily. So let's say if your opponent does not have Worm, or they do not have box out, it will be so much easier for you to spin around your opponent and grab the rebound from them. And yeah, so I definitely recommend this badge right here. But these right here are the badges that I do run. And yeah. Or no, for my finishing badges, I recommend first finishing badge that I do recommend is Contact Finisher, because this right here will allow you guys to get more dunks and more layups off. And yeah, pretty much it's pretty self-explanatory. This right here is a badge for pretty much any slasher. Well, pretty much every slasher needs this badge, but yeah. And for 7'3" post scorers, or just like 7 foot people who like to use the post to their advantage, I definitely recommend Back Down Punisher and Drop Stepper. Now if y'all have both of these two badges, to together, this right here will be very dominant, because after you back down your opponent into the post with back down Punisher, you can drop step them, push off of them, spin around them, and just dunk the ball or lay it up. This right here is a very good badge, especially in Hall of Fame. Like, this right here is actually a whole cheese. It's very dominant. Now, you guys do not really need Relentless Finisher unless you're like a shorter paint beast, but yeah. But the reason why I got it is because I'm always out of stamina, and I just put up like layups and stuff. So this right here will help me create like better context and stuff, even though I'm out of energy. Lobster Finisher, because Lobster Finisher is a very good badge because it allows you to catch alley oops easier, and allows you to create like more dunks, especially over other centers, other people. But yeah, so I definitely recommend this badge right here. You guys really don't need it on Hall of Fame, but because the fact I catch so many lobs, or attempt to catch so many lobs, I put it in Hall of Fame. Now, because I don't have all my finishing badges, I would recommend you guys also the deep hooks, but that's if you're trying to use, of course, the post to your advantage. This right here will be a very good badge too, especially if you guys plan on using it. And this right here can be very OP if you know how to use it right, and nobody cannot really guard it. And you can also do a consistent finisher too. This right is a very good badge for a big center too, because sometimes they might get contested or they might just release a layup poorly, and then if you have this badge at least up on silver, you might still have a chance of making the shot. So I still recommend this badge right here. Alright, now these right here are the playmaking badges that I run. Now first, about start with Postman Technician. If you is a center that likes to go ahead and post up people, this right is the first badge that you guys should did. This right is also a good my career badge, not only part badge, but this right is also good. It's also a good my career badge. This right will allow you guys to spin off your opponent if your opponent is pressing up against you. If your opponent is pressing up against you, you guys can spin off of them and just take it to the paint and dunk it or lay it up. So yeah, in Dream Shake, this right is another good post move badge that allows you to that allows your defender to like bite after a pump fake or just fakes inside the post. And yeah. Now the reason why I put up on unpluckable rather than break starter or bailout is because a lot of times whenever I'm posting up a center, I get double teamed by the guard, and sometimes the guard will work me, so that's why I put unpluckable on gold. And yeah, but if you don't want to put unpluckable on gold, you guys can definitely put a break starter or bailout. Bailout is definitely a badge that a lot of centers will need, especially they need a pass out of a shot that you try to put up. But yeah, so this badge, it will allow you guys to successfully complete a pass midair, and this is really good for both guards, centers. It's pretty much a badge for anybody. And break starter is a badge for centers. After they grab a rebound, it allows them to make a pass further down court. So this is a very good badge, especially for rec. But yeah, so these right here are the badges that I run on threes and the twos court. Shoot, yes, sir. Alright, so what do you do? Just hurry up and pop back up to that dude or whatever. Yeah, the shooter. Shoot, bro. This. Let me do that. We get sleep there. What the fuck?
What? No.
What the fuck is this?
That's going in the video too. Oh, that's so big. Oh my gosh.
This is just dumb.
That is so dumb.
What though? Who watching this? I'm gonna turn this down right here.
Carry.
How can we set the screen?
Man, he can't shoot.
Oh, he missed. What the fuck? Lord, this is or some shit. He made it. Nice. Nice. What are you talking? I got rebound. And one. Oh, god dang it. Ooh, shit. Okay, I got you. What the f?
Trash. You trash. Yo, God can't go with me.
Shoot, GG.
Spin the block. Spin the block. I played so hard, but I didn't. Who was that? I was 2 for 6 in box.